let me go ahead and salute to Tasha K, honey. Tasha K is a billionaire, honey. Now, I don't know how much money that Tasha K has. I really don't. I don't know if she got a $20 million contract. I don't. I did have her on the agenda. So I will mention this that Tasha K has signed a lucrative contract, okay, with Oceanic Trade Winds for global syndication. Now, you know what global syndication means? That means worldwide. She like candy. I'm worldwide in this bitch. Okay. So Tasha K, after 14 years of being one of the most recognizable brands and the most controversial in blogging, Tasha K is taking a major step. Now, a lot of people was like praying for her downfall, hoping that Cardi B and her alleged racist, racist. She don't like black people. I'm sorry, Cardi B. You can sue me, but it is my opinion that you do not like black people, and in particular, you do not like black women. Okay, you might like black penis, but you do not like black women. But I digress. But Cardi B been going after the black blogs for a while, and she caught a one with Tasha K. Now, Tasha K was wrong for lying. Now she was wrong for lying, but I do feel like Cardi B is going a little bit too far with the other stuff she's doing. But I'm digressing. The media personality known as Tasha K has signed a multi-stack syndication deal with Oceanic Trade Winds, the powerhouse company not only behind Wendy Williams, but also Ricky Smiley, Dunny McClurkin. It's a whole bunch of people over there. It is now setting the stage for her national and global push. The partnership has been years in the making. Executive producer and voiceover icon Rick Party first spotted Tasha K on YouTube in 2017 before introducing her to Oceanic Trade Winds founder and president Gary Bernstein. Gary says, I'm genuinely happy to be partnering with, Tasha said, I'm genuinely happy to be partnering with a company I've admired since I came into this business. She said, Rick Party first spotted me on YouTube and took me to Gary, who I met 3 years ago. So this has truly been a deal in the works for about 3 years. If it wasn't for Rick, I wouldn't have met or become a part of this incredible team. So they announced it over here on the neighborhood talk earlier, like what was it, Friday? And everybody was congratulating Tasha K. And I salute to her because I'm like, now, she can pay off this damn deal with Cardi B and move forward with her life. Okay. Right now she can pay off Cardi B and still talk that shit. You said that couldn't have come at a better time. Well, she had told me she was in the work, a deal to do something. She was about to do something. And she was just like, just wait, I'm about to make an announcement. I was like, I can't wait to hear what you're gonna say, child. I cannot wait. And then Cardi B going behind the scenes and filing more documents and trying to dig more into her finances and trying to sue the husband and do this and do that. It's just a mess. And I hate it when people use the legal system to shut people up. I hate that for us, okay? And it's always towards black women. If you've noticed, there has been a resurgence in trying to shut up black women online. And listen, I've been saying this since I could talk, since I've been on YouTube, all of the above. And y'all know people have come for me while I was on the blog and everything. So I appreciate when they give us a leg up. You said, what now, Michelle? How can you make up with Tasha after years of beef, but not Claudia or Candy? Let's start here. I'm not beefing with Candy. Me and Candy is cool. I see Candy all the time, and I be like, hey girl, and she be like, hey girl. We be seeing each other in Derek J's shop and stuff. And then colorist Claudia, we ain't got no beef. I just reported on her and she got offended. Okay, so there's no beef with me and colorist Claudia. So, I mean, Tasha K, on the other hand, had Jerky over there spewing them lies on me. And Tasha K apologized to me both privately and publicly. So there is a difference between one or the other. So if colorist Claudia came and apologized to me and said, I'm sorry for calling you a liar. I'm sorry for saying your vagina smells. I'm sorry for calling you Gary Coleman. I'm sorry for calling you a gorilla and all of the things that colorist Claudia Jordan has said, then perhaps I could, forgive her one day. But colorist Claudia has never tried to apologize. In fact, she has often doubled down on blaming me for her issues online, okay? Because a lot of the things that colorist Claudia said came out of her mouth, okay? She said that she couldn't see black people in the dark. She said that her black boyfriend will make a wonderful orangutan or a gorilla. Those are the things that colorist Claudia said, okay? Now, as far as Candy is concerned, I don't have no problems with Candy whatsoever. Shout out to Candy Burris, honey. I wished her a happy birthday and everything. And I be singing her song. And I told y'all that I like the folded. Come pick up your clothes. Um, Anywho, not colors Claudia need to bow down. Nobody needs to bow down to me. But just in general, I just hope that a lot of y'all who have been watching me pay attention to the people who try to silence me, to the people who lie on me, to the people, they all be clicking up together and it all stems normally from one person. Mhm. And the one person I have a beef with is the junkie. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Okay. But anyway, I'm digressing. We was not about to go there, but y'all made me go there. Uh you said no black women should be supporting Claudia. I agree with you, but she is a culture vulture. There are a few of them in the media space. She's one of them. I feel like Jason Lee is one of them, child. I feel like Cardi B is one of them. But it is what it is. We will pull up a lot of people before we will pull up our own, especially black women with two black parents, monoracial black women. We are the targets, okay? And I was just about to deep dive into that. But I have been noticing some stuff over on TikTok, how they've been targeting a bunch of black female vloggers or commentators or whatever they call themselves on TikTok for talking about, the TS man hands and stuff. And now TS man hands trying to get them wrapped up in the DL whisper. It's just a mess, child. I'll talk about more on that on Patreon, because child, that stuff is a mess. Because why is it that, and I say this all the time, I've been saying this since 2018. Why is it that TS Manhands and people of his ilk can sit on their platforms, right? And talk about whoever, say whatever, misgender people. Remember when he was misgendering Wendy Williams? He can say the most heinous things about women. He could talk about their vaginas. He can call black women gorillas as if he's not black himself. And he does all of these things, but as soon as somebody say one thing about him, then all of a sudden they need to be doxxed. He doxed their names, their addresses. He put my phone number on the internet. He does all of those things and claims that he's the victim. So, I just want y'all to pay attention to a lot of these things that go on online, because I just be like, wow, they are really trying to silence people. They really don't want people to know the truth, and especially when you are speaking the truth. Okay, that's why I don't never have no fear about nothing I say, because I never come on here lying about nobody. I pull up court documents, I pull up receipts, and the court documents and the receipts may or may not vibe with my opinion, but my opinion is my opinion, and I base my opinion on the facts. Okay. But there's that. You said, what's wrong to come for Claudia because she's biracial? Because to tell the truth, we are all quad racial and triracial. Well, I don't know. We all don't have a white mama. We all don't have a white mama, and the people who have one white parent are biracial. I mean, what are you saying? Well, I don't know. We all have a drop of white blood in us and all of the above. But I come for Claudia because she said some negative things about black people and black women in particular. Okay. Now, you said it is insane how silent Timothy has been. Has he been silent? No. The backbone of your platform is facts and receipts. Thank you so much. DL Schuler. Thank you so much, friend. But yeah, I just noticed that, I was on TikTok a while ago and people keep tagging me in this video of T.S. Manhands clapping back at the spiritual whistleblower. And if you recall, I had played the spiritual whistleblower's clip where she was telling us that she was in the courtroom and saw what had happened to Dominique Morgan, who is T.S. Madison's business partner. And I stand on that because Dominique Morgan's name is on all of them documents that have to do with the T.S. Madison Starter House, right? So T.S. Madison's business partner, Dominique Morgan, was jailed for allegedly pocketing $100,000 from another nonprofit before he, she, them, they partnered with T.S. Madison to start the T.S. Madison Starter House. So a lot of people, look, 1 + 1 = 2. Okay, you know, you got A, B, and then C. Like we are smart enough to follow the yellow brick road. So if we are sitting here and we are making, you know, informed opinions about things, we look, we see. You partner with a criminal, a lot of people can reasonably assume that your books ain't right either. Okay, where's the money going? Where's the 50, 60, $70,000 that Pure for Men donated to the Starter House? How are you on a red carpet saying that that you're paying for everything in the Starter House when people have been making donations and stuff? So I just ask the questions and nobody is answering them. The only thing that T.S. Manhands seems to say about it is, Dominique not my partner. Dominique not my partner. I don't have nothing to do with it. The money, I don't touch the money. Who touched the money then? Who is paying the mortgage? Who is paying the light bill? Who is paying for the food? But anyway, I digress. Moving on. Like this video. We